Hello Golden State Warriors fans, we are here once again to bring you the latest news related to our team, and I would like to emphasize how committed we are to improving our performance to achieve great results. Before we dive into this intriguing news, I kindly request you to show your support by clicking the like button, and if you are not yet subscribed to our channel, I invite you all to join us on an exciting journey. Remember to turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. To what extent could the great Kobe Bryant help in the re-signing of the Warriors franchise legend? A lot will certainly go into Klay Thompson's thought process as the 34-year-old veteran shooter evaluates his career with the Golden State Warriors this offseason. Despite a disappointing season that included a demotion to the bench midway through the year, Thompson is still expected to have a slew of suitors in free agency, where he could command a new contract upwards of $20 million per season. Shams Charania of The Athletic reported on Monday that there is mutual interest between Thompson and the Orlando Magic, with the young playoff contending team in the Eastern Conference having the potential to sway Golden State with a hefty contract offer. However, in an interview on Willard and Dibs of 95.7 The Game on Wednesday, ESPN's Ramona Shelburne reiterated her belief that Thompson wants to stay with the Warriors, citing the influence of the late great Kobe Bryant as a potential factor. Many people around the league have said, "I think Klay would benefit from a change of scenery. I also think he's really a fighter and is proud of the legacy he has with the Warriors. Deep down, he's a Kobe guy who stayed with the Lakers." Ramona Shelburne. Bryant won 5 championships with the Lakers in a legendary 20-year career, but the last 3 of them saw the franchise finish 14th, and 15th in the Western Conference, with a combined record of 65 to 181 wins and losses. The Lakers continued to take care of Bryant from a financial standpoint, even beyond his prime, with the 18-time All-Star still the highest-paid player in the league in his final season. That will be the biggest question for Thompson. How much will Golden State be willing to pay based on loyalty and respect for what he's done, rather than simply paying him based on production merit? If the Warriors delve more into the latter, it could open the door for Thompson to feel disrespected and leave the only franchise he's ever known. Thompson has always discussed the lasting impact Bryant had on his Hall of Fame career, having previously stated that, "Everything I try to do on a basketball court, I try to mimic him. I really loved his work ethic and style of play." NBA rumors: Warriors not looking to discuss Jonathan Kuminga trade. The Golden State Warriors are not interested in any trade involving their former lottery pick. As the offseason kicks off for all but 8 teams, NBA rumors are swirling. In the Western Conference, the Golden State Warriors have been mentioned in many conversations due to their failure to make the playoffs for the first time since their 2022 championship. Besides facing tough decisions about the futures of Klay Thompson, Chris Paul, and Andrew Wiggins, the Warriors also need to chart a course for Jonathan Kuminga's future with the organization amid all the trade talks surrounding him. Kuminga had an outstanding 3rd season with the Golden State. Given the struggles of Thompson and Wiggins, Kuminga became a starter after reports surfaced mid-season about his frustrations with Steve Kerr's nightly rotations. When given the chance to shine, he suddenly became one of the most impactful players on the court for the Warriors. Despite being just 21 years old and still developing, Kuminga has showcased his natural scoring abilities due to his raw athleticism, and his defensive skills are exactly what the Warriors were looking for. Financially, the Warriors are facing many challenges. That's why Kuminga, who is eligible for an extension this upcoming summer, has become a topic of discussion regarding potential trades the Warriors might attempt. Owner Joe Lacob wants to win now, especially since 2-time MVP Stephen Curry isn't getting any younger. Any moves the Warriors make in the offseason will serve to bolster their immediate championship pursuit. However, it doesn't seem like Kuminga will be part of any potential trade discussions Golden State holds with rival teams this summer. In a recent interview on 95.7 The Game in San Francisco, ESPN's Ramona Shelburne discussed Kuminga's immediate future with the Warriors. "No way," Shelburne quickly refuted when asked if Kuminga would be on the trading block this summer. "Look, it's going to get tricky because of extension talks and how much money they have, but I think they'll do everything they can to keep him. I think they don't even want to talk about him." If the Warriors want to keep Kuminga off the trade block this offseason, they will be limited in terms of where they could potentially upgrade their roster. Kuminga is one of the few players who holds value and weight in hypothetical trade talks right now, which is why rumors have surfaced about the possibility of Golden State exploring conversations that may include him. A potential Thompson extension would also influence how much money the team could eventually offer the young forward on a new contract. The fact for the Warriors is that Kuminga was one of their most valuable assets last season. Moving forward, he is expected to solidify himself as a core member. Jonathan Kuminga's role with the Warriors. Kuminga vs. Mavericks injury. Sam Navarro, USA Today Sports. Kuminga played a total of 74 games for the Warriors last season, starting in 46 of them. He averaged 16.1 points, 4.8 rebounds, and 2.2 assists per game while shooting 52.9% from the field and 32.1% from three-point range. The third-year forward ranked third on the team in scoring, behind only Curry and Thompson. This offseason, Kuminga will enter the final year of his rookie contract. The Warriors have the option to wait and revisit contractual talks with Kuminga after the 2024-25 season when he will be a restricted free agent, but will Golden State want to risk another team offering him big money on a potential offer sheet? The idea of extending and retaining Kuminga now might be more appealing to Lacob and the Warriors front office, especially if they envision him being part of their future when Curry, Thompson, and Green are ready to retire. Of course, Kuminga's role in the future depends on what happens with the rest of the roster during the offseason. If Thompson moves to another team or Wiggins is traded, Kuminga's minutes will increase as a result. This would only enhance his value in a new contract extension with the Warriors. What happens this offseason will have a drastic impact on the immediate and long-term future of the Warriors. Kuminga, whom the team seems uninterested in trading, appears to be part of Golden State's plans for the future. Will the Warriors trade Jonathan Kuminga to win now? The Warriors are in a tough spot heading into the 2024-25 season. Typically, when a championship-aspiring franchise fails to make the playoffs, it either blows up the roster or makes one or two trades to upgrade personnel. The former can't be done without the Warriors trading Stephen Curry, a no-no considering his aspirations to retire with the team where he became a legend, akin to Tim Duncan and Dirk Nowitzki. The latter is hard to achieve without Golden State negotiating with Andrew Wiggins or Draymond Green, neither of whom holds much trade value for obvious reasons. Wiggins has regressed significantly as a player, and Green's antics are too much for a franchise to take on. Then there's free agent Klay Thompson, who supposedly has a suitcase waiting for him in Orlando, money that Golden State is hesitant to offer due to their escalating luxury tax bill. This leaves Jonathan Kuminga as the only real trade asset besides Curry. If the Warriors were to sacrifice Kuminga for a proven star like Donovan Mitchell, they could improve somewhat in the 2024-25 season. But they would be back in the same situation in a few years as Curry and company age. Worse yet, they would be forced to watch Kuminga flourish elsewhere. Will the Warriors ship off their valuable asset to try to win now? ESPN expert Ramona Shelburne expects the franchise to exercise patience. "No way," Shelburne said on 95.7 FM's The Game on Wednesday. "I think he's basically, look, it's going to get tricky because of extension talks and how much money they have, but I think they'll do everything they can to keep him. I don't even want to talk about him in negotiations." The fact that Kuminga, at 21, isn't on the old Warriors timeline is a looming issue. As they try to maximize Curry's limited window at 36, they're in a deadlock situation.
Obrigado por se manter atualizado com as últimas notícias sobre o Golden State Warriors. Esperamos que você tenha gostado dos insights e destaques que compartilhamos. Não se esqueça de se inscrever em nosso canal para atualizações em tempo real sobre o time mais emocionante da NBA. Fique à vontade para compartilhar suas ideias e opiniões sobre o papel de Kuminga na próxima temporada. Vamos torcer juntos pelo sucesso do guerreiro.